Hello, everybody. So today marks 1 year since we started Mondays with Melissa. I cannot believe that that is the case, but it is. So thank you so much for joining and watching and subscribing and telling your friends. I hope you continue to do so because I plan to continue bringing you all of these great tidbits of information. I'd like to share 2 stories with you today. One about a person I met with and another that I read in the paper. But both really evidence why you have to make sure you're working with the right attorney and you're sharing all the information regarding your family. So many people don't realize that things going on with their family members greatly affect their estate plan. So the first story is about a family that came in and the grandfather had passed away. Grandma and grandpa were divorced. Grandfather had passed away and wanted to really help out the family because his granddaughter was disabled. So he wanted to help out his daughter by leaving money for his granddaughter. Unfortunately, in his will, he left this money outright to his granddaughter, who was still a child and, as I said, disabled. So the money went directly to her, which caused a whole host of problems. Because she was not allowed to have so much money in her name and still qualify for the government benefits she was receiving, she lost her benefits. And her parents had to then seek counsel to put the money into a trust, which turned out to be, although a supplemental needs trust, a payback trust because the money then belonged to the disabled child since it was left directly to her. Now, I'm not sure if the original conversation with the attorney included the fact that there was this disabled grandchild, but that would show you that the person drafting the will was not aware that the money could not be left directly to that individual. Or maybe the grandfather didn't even share that information, that the child or the grandchild was disabled. So very important to make sure that you let your attorney know everything about your family members going both up the tree and down the tree. The other story is something I had read in the paper once that really stuck with me. It was about a young woman who lived with her mother, cared for her mother, was never married, had no children, and they went through life basically together. And as mom got older, became more dependent, the daughter took care of her. The daughter transferred all of mom's assets into her name because somebody told her to do that. And I hear that all the time. My neighbor told me I should move all the money. So someone told her, transfer all of mom's money to you to do Medicaid planning. Unfortunately, the daughter predeceased her mother. And the daughter did have a will leaving everything that she owned to charity. Her estate was sitting with all of her mother's assets. That story really, really rang true because if you don't have these conversations with your trusted advisor, they're not going to know the best way to direct you. So it is up to us to start the conversation and ask the hard questions, but keep in mind that you have to make sure all that important information is out on the table. I really hope this helps somebody out who's listening. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Take care.